Trump winning over many Latino evangelicals from the states of Florida and Texas. But today, President Obama claimed these key voters put aside Trump's, quote, racist rhetoric because he supports their religious views. Watch.
There's a lot of evangelical Hispanics who, the fact that Trump says racist things about Mexicans or puts detainees, undocumented workers in cages, they think that's less important than the fact that, he supports their views on, gay marriage or abortion.
Joining me now, Raymond Arroyo, EWTN News Managing Editor and a Fox News contributor. He's also the author of The Spider Who Saved Christmas, which I got to get, indeed. Raymond, thank you so much for being here. As soon as I heard that sound this morning, I thought, oh my gosh. In some ways, I think maybe in his mind, a lot of things hadn't changed, but you spent time on the ground talking to Catholic voters and Hispanic voters, and that's not what you heard.
Look, Dana, this clearly shows the Democrats and Barack Obama are worried about this constituency. President Trump lost the Hispanic vote by 20 points to Hillary Clinton. With Biden, he only lost by 12, and in many of in the 100 or so Hispanic majority counties, he won those. He's increased his margins, so they're worried. But to dismiss them on their religious belief, Dana, these are the things, when I talk to voters, they kept talking about the strength of Trump that attracted them, his pro-life position, and his stance against socialism. That was a deeply held fear for many of these Hispanic voters. So if he really wants to finish alienating the Hispanic voter for the Democratic Party, keep talking and dismissing religion and their deeply held beliefs, as well as letting the socialist wing of the Democratic Party lead. It will surely alienate
And
them.
then I read this morning in Politico, and I wanted to bring it up with you. This was saying that Biden must move quickly to prove he has learned from President Barack Obama's mistakes on immigration. Obama, despite creating DACA, was dubbed deporter-in-chief and is known for expanding the detention of immigrant families and dragging his feet on major immigration legislation. So, these issues are going to be front and center. In fact, Biden today said within the first 100 days he's going to have an immigration plan. But that's not necessarily the only issue people care about.
No, and not those Hispanics I talked to in Tampa, in Michigan. They were much more concerned about jobs, about the thriving economy, and the socialism, the fear of socialism coming to these shores. They just escaped it in their native countries. You're right. They don't want that. And that was a major, I think, force in the Hispanic vote. And look, we Hispanics do deeply hold our religious beliefs. We lead with that. That's a good thing. And the Democrats and the Republicans should lean into it, not disparage or make fun of people's religious beliefs.
Hear, hear. I also wanted to talk to you. You wrote a piece for the New York Post about surviving Thanksgiving without political disagreement. What's the secret?
Well, the big secret is there shouldn't be politics at the table.
Agreed.
My friend Father Richard John Newhouse used to say, Dana, the first thing about politics is that politics is not the first thing. But look, if you have politically divisive members of your family that have to come over, use my containment strategy. Try to keep them at home and do a Zoomsgiving if you can. If they have to come to the table, seating is essential, Dana. Either cite the CDC COVID regulations and put them out on the porch for their own safety, not for yours, but for theirs. And if that doesn't work, seat children around them. It's awfully hard to get into political battles with kids. Once they talk about TikTok, the Instagram videos, and Baby Yoda, Uncle Fred will quickly go silent and focus on Dana's delicious casserole, I promise.
I wish I could make a casserole. I'm kind of hopeless, but I love the idea of sitting children in between people. It's great. Raymond, happy Thanksgiving to you.
It is a good strategy. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you, Dana.